Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Lily here. So today I've got for you a rather large high-end makeup haul, and I've got all these goodies in this box that I want to share with you. Just a quick disclaimer, of course I didn't buy all these products at once because mama has no money to buy all of this at once. But anyway, some of these products I already tried, some of these I haven't yet, but I'll be doing like a first impression review at some point soon where I'm gonna be testing these products out for you. So the first product I want to share with you is this Marc Jacobs Undercover Coconut Primer. Now it is oldie but the goodie. I always use this primer. If any of you have a really dry skin, like dry patches, this is just amazing. It moisturizes, it hydrates your skin, keeps it really nice and plump throughout the day. And I'm really trying my hardest to find like a replacement, like a cheaper version, because come on, it's £32. It's £32. It's so expensive, but nothing seems to work on my skin as good as this. But if any of you know a really affordable, and I mean affordable because I know like Too Faced has a similar product to this, which I tried once, I did enjoy it, but it's still, you know, Too Faced is not affordable. But if you know of any affordable products that can dupe it, please let me know and save me some money. But at the moment I really can't live without this guy, so yeah, absolutely love it. And carrying on with Marc Jacobs purchases, I bought this very hyped up Dewdrops. Now I've tried them only once, and so far, as I said, I really love the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer, but I don't think this is good, but I don't think it is as good as the hype makes it to be. It is beautiful highlighter, really, it is very gorgeous, but I don't know, it was same price, it was about £32. It feels really nice and hydrating, but I think I need to really play around with it a bit more, because I know there are products out there which kind of can be duped for it and perform pretty similar, but as I say, I've just tried it only once and I'm gonna be testing it out a bit more. So yeah, I'm not too sure about this. It's definitely not like love at the first sight, I must say. Moving on, I want to share with you another Marc Jacobs purchase, and it is this limited edition Omega Bronze in, what was the shade, what was the name of it, in Fantastic. Now I know Kathleen Lights loves it. Anything Kathleen Lights loves, I'm gonna love too, right? It is like I already own one of the Marc Jacobs Bronzers, and it's like a mini sample version, and I absolutely love it. It's actually one I'm wearing on at the moment. But look at this guy. I haven't tried this yet, so I can't really comment a lot on it. It's massive, like this is my hand, so, and it smells gorgeous as well. Yeah, but it is massive, so I'm very, very excited to try it. It's definitely one of those cooler toned bronzers, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it. How, oh, it's so pigmented. Oh, I think it's gonna really suit my skin skin type. Oh, and also you get a massive mirror, like look at that. Yeah, so there's a massive mirror. But yeah, it is a limited edition. I got it from Harrods and I had it like sent from the counter. I had to ring up because it wasn't available online. I was so scared it's gonna get sold out, so I got it sent from Harrods. The lady on the, I rang up and the lady on the counter kindly sent like this product and the Dewdrops to me out, and she also included a Marc Jacobs pouch, little pouch, and I got some sample products. The pouch, just, yeah, it's like a kind of makeup pouch, I guess. I got this well, of course it is Marc Jacobs. I've got this highliner J crayon, and that's like a black shade. I've also got mascara, which is called the Velvet Noir mascara. I've tried it before, I think it is okay, but I do like to, I find that, I'm not sure if it's only me, but I find like a smaller samples, I find them better than the normal size, full size mascaras, and they're really good. I don't know, that's my personal preference. So this guy might be actually better than the full size, but I don't know. And I also got this mini lipstick in a shade Slow Burn. So that's how it looks. Moving on, I got this Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. I had some vouchers from work to Dewdrops, and I just decided to buy it because I have the original Basics palette, and I bought it the first time it came around, and I've already hit pan on a few shades, and I absolutely love that palette, so there was just no brainer for me to get this new palette. And when I went in store and I swatched it, from what I've kind of tested in a store, it is very pigmented. The eyeshadows are definitely up my street. They're all matte, and I haven't tried it yet, but I'm very looking forward to trying it. And I've seen so many like YouTube videos on it as well, and the people were really impressed with it. So it looks like the palette everyone should have, because it has really all those matte basics colors. Yeah, it looks really yummy. It really does. I also bought this Tarte Taste Pro palette. Now I got mine from QVC UK, because that's the only place in the UK you can get Tarte products from. It was expensive, and when I mean it was expensive, it was expensive. They kind of, when you bought the palette, QVC also added this brush, but I haven't used the brush yet at all. To be honest, you know, I've read the reviews of the palette, and there was such a mixed opinions on it. Some people loved it, some people absolutely hated it. But I was like, oh, maybe I will love it. I tried a couple of shades from it, and so far I'm not impressed. I tried this shade here, which when I watched some YouTube videos, those shades look really nice, creamy and pigmented, those colorful ones, but they just seem not, they weren't like even holding onto my eyelids. They were just like, I was trying to put this this particular shade on, and it just wasn't holding onto my eyelids. So I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'm really not sure yet whether, you know, this is really worth the money. It looks beautiful. I mean, the shades are absolutely stunning. For the amount of money I've paid so far, I'm not very impressed, let's say. Oh, the next product I've got is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. I haven't tried this guy out yet. I'll be trying it out in my first impressions video, and oh my god, this is just hyped up everywhere on social media. And the shade I got is 3.5 actually. Let me see whether it looks like my shade. Oh, it has really nice, it's really nice formula. It's not too runny, it's not too thick. Oh, it's I don't know, it actually might be too, I was number 4 in the Luminous Silk Foundation, which I found a bit too warm, but oh, I don't know, this looks really warm. I got this online, that's why, because I never can match myself to shades online. I'm so useless at it. I don't know. Actually, if I blend it, it looks okay. I mean, we shall see. As I am quite pale, but let's hope it works. But as I say, we shall test it out in my first impression video. What else? Oh, right. This guy. This is the Hourglass Mineral Primer. It's all free. All sorts of good stuff. Expensive. I paid £20 for this little sucker here. This is the smaller size. It's the 8.9 milliliters. Everyone absolutely raves about this primer, and I thought, oh, I'll give it a go, because I've run out. At the time when I was buying it, I didn't have my coconut, the Marc Jacobs one. So I thought, oh, let me just give it a go. So many people rave about it. There's so many like good reviews on it. But if any of you, well, my experience, if any of you have a dry skin and you look for the moisture and hydration, stay away from this. It definitely smooths out your skin. That's a big plus. But that's about it. I found it really drying on my skin. So I'm not gonna be using it. Probably gonna give it away. Unless I'm gonna be using it during summer, around my T-zone, because during summer I do get tiny bit like oily just around. I'm not sure. I mean, it's such a bummer because so many people really loved it. But yeah, no, not a big fan, unfortunately. Carrying on, what else? Oh, yes. I got this guy, and this is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer in a shade Chantilly. So many good reviews about it. I haven't tried it yet, but I am very excited to try it. Like, probably, how many times I've probably said excited in this video. Yeah, I've tried the Nars Creamy Concealer, and the first time, like, there was this massive, you know, everyone so like excited about it, everyone loved it, and I absolutely hated it. Like, it really did crease on me badly. But this seemed to have a really good reviews, and everyone seemed to love it. So I'm very interested to use it. And carrying on, I got the Custom Enhancer Drops in a shade Halo. Now, I've already owned one of these guys, and when my face looks extremely dull, these are like a saver, and I mix them with my foundation. They mix really well. Yeah, and they do really give me that beautiful glow. Just don't overdo it, because once I did overdo it, and I ended up like with a Tin Man face. But yeah, they are really good. They really blend well with my foundation, so that's the most important thing for me. I decided to pick up the Halo shade, and this looks beautiful. Look at that. I'm gonna be glowing. Cannot wait to use this. I haven't used this one yet, but I know this one, oh my god, this seems so smooth. Like, it seems so much more smoother than the first ones they came around with. Whoa. I'm very excited about everything. I keep probably saying I'm very excited, but I am really looking forward to using this thing. It's like I don't have any more vocabulary. Oh, there we go. Right, we're getting there. We're nearly there. I also got 2 liquid lipsticks from Jouer. The shade Cabernet and a Lychee, I think. So that's these 2. I've heard extremely good reviews about these as well. Right, the first shade is the Cabernet one. The first time I wore it, the amount of compliments I got, it was unbelievable. Everyone loved it on me. The only thing I found about this liquid lipstick is it gets a bit patchy, but I'm not sure whether it is because I've used too much of the product, and every time I tried to reapply it kind of kept taking the product off. They are quite thick formula. They've got really thick formula, like that moussey consistency. But you know, I love the shade. It's absolutely beautiful, as I said, but I need to kind of try to apply it with less product on a wand and see whether that makes a difference. So that's this shade. But I didn't have the problem with the lighter shade, which is Lychee. And I found it, to be honest, the formula seems to be a bit less thick as the dark one. As you can see, this one is really nice and opaque, while this one got a bit patchy. So far I'm really liking these, apart, you know, the patchiness of this dark one, but I'm hoping that it might just be the way But as I said, I mean, looking at my hand, as I showed you, this one looks quite patchy and this one looks so nice and smooth. So I'm not sure if it's just the darker shades, you know, they're not as good as the lighter shades. It'll be a shame. And I've got just 2 more products to talk to you about and we're nearly done. I have recently changed my hair color, so I kind of, I don't know if you watched any of my previous videos, but I had a bit of like a cool toned ombre going on, and I decided to now change to like a warm shade. I'm not sure if it is actually picking up the camera, but I've got a bit of a red bronze, dark bronze going on. So of course my previous eyebrows, which I was using like a taupe shade from England or Anastasia, so I had to change it because it looked quite weird. I had like cool eyebrows and I had really warm head, so I bought this dip brow pomade from Anastasia in the shade Chocolate. So that's what I've got on my eyebrows right now. It can be a bit dark, but I like my dark eyebrows. Last thing I got, it's not really a makeup product, it is a skincare, and it is this Ren Evercalm Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. I can't say a lot about this at the moment because I am trying it out. I do have a lot of redness to my skin and my skin is extremely sensitive. So I am trying it out. The first few times I tried it, I must say it didn't break me out and I had no reaction to it, which is the most important, because so many skincare products react with my skin and then just either rash or I've got some kind of breakout. So far I'm happy with it, happy with that. Redness, I'm not sure. I do need to keep trying it out. If I, you know, I might do a review on it, I don't know. But yeah, so that concludes this video. I'm sorry if I spoke quite fast in it because, you know, I know I've got a bit of an accent going on, and when I speak fast I tend to mumble, but I'm hoping that, you know, I didn't do a lot of that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. And as I said, keep an eye out on the first impression video featuring all these products.